So all these guys that I've always dated in the past, it was always the same type, the type of guy that I knew was wrong for me, but I knew was a good time. Always having fun, always making me laugh. But I loved and it could have been the whole immaturity thing, but I loved the drama, the fighting, the making up, where is he, where am I, type of thing. And I guess I was kind of a serial dater. Like I was always in a relationship, but it was always with the wrong guy. And as soon as I was in a relationship where there wasn't any drama, I'd get bored. Okay, now what? How can I stir this up? So dated quite a few guys like that right after another. Was in a relationship for 4 years on and off that was chaotic and very filled with drama. And then I decided after him, okay, no more drama. And then I got into another relationship. But it was the same thing. It was the same type of guy. So so I was dating this guy. He was going to school to be a chiropractor, and then he was a chiropractor. I met him right at the tail end of his schooling. And we were dating for about 5 months. And same thing, it was the drama, the fighting, the making up, what I got a high off of. And one day I had met Bob, who I'm currently married to, at work, and he invited me to a party, and I went just as friends. Still dating this guy. Can I give names or just first names? No. Okay. So dating we'll call him the chiropractor. So dating the chiropractor, and Bob had invited me to a party, and I was still with the chiropractor, but I'm like, yep, you know what? I'll go just to have fun with my girlfriends. So when I came home from the party, the chiropractor was also having a party, and we were neighbors, and that's kind of how we met. And when I showed up at his party, I was looking for him, and he was outside on the patio talking to somebody, and then he came in, and we were kind of a heated conversation, like, what were you doing? What's going on? And all of a sudden, this girl taps me, and she's like, excuse me. She's just like, who in the hell are you? And I turned around. I'm like, what? And she's like, who in the hell are you? And I'm like, I'm his girlfriend. And then she proceeded to tell me that she had sex with my boyfriend, but she didn't use that word. It was definitely profanity that she was using. And all of a sudden, turned around, looked at the chiropractor, and just clocked him in the mouth. And blood splattered all over the place. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And she's screaming and yelling, not at me, at him. She's like, because I just had sex with him like right before you got here. He never told me he had a girlfriend. And I remember the chiropractor pulling me into his bedroom and trying to tell me, like, no, she's making it up. Okay, we all know for a girl to get that riled up and get that adrenaline where you're going to punch someone, it happened, okay? It had to have happened. And this girl's banging on the door, telling him to come out, get out of there, to be a man. And he proceeds to tell me how she's lying and that he realizes that, like, he loves me and that I'm the greatest thing. And normally, and maybe it's just from being on these bad previous relationships, normally I would have been like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening to me. And I just started laughing. Because I'm like, this is a joke. My relationships are a joke. That is what's going on here. And I just looked at him and I said, you know what? No, you deserve everything you got. I'm going to open that door and I'm just going to let her finish you off because that's what needs to happen here. And he's begging me not to. After 45 minutes, finally he let me out of the room, and she had given up and she had left. And I remember I walked out of there. I'm like, okay, this relationship is over. And it was just like this epiphany, like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing with my life? Why do I need that rush? Why do I need that drama that, I love you, I hate you, you're the best, you're the worst. And then I just said to myself, I'm going to be like this for the rest of my life, which is interesting. It's my parents' relationship, the drama, the I love you, the I hate you, the I love you. And I figured I needed to break that chain. So started hanging out with Bob, drama-free, wow. And I had so much fun with him. And that's when I realized this is what I need. And not only is this what I need, this is actually what I like. If I let myself think that love isn't about all the drama, all the hate, all the making up and breaking up. It's just being with someone that respects you, you respect them, you're compatible with, you can have fun with, and you don't have to spend every other day crying. So that's kind of how I gave him a chance and dated. And gosh, this April will be 11 years. 11 years later, married with 2 kids and happy. So that's what finally made me grow up, was this, this awakening that I can't spend the rest of my life, with those types of relationships. So that's my story.